Okay, for number 40, we are to determine whether the mean value theorem can be applied to f on the closed interval given. If the mean value theorem can be applied, find all values of c in the interval using the mean value theorem. So, in order to use the mean value theorem, we need to find out if f of x is continuous and differentiable. So f of x equals x times x squared minus x minus 2, and the interval is closed bracket -1, comma 1, closed bracket. So I'm going to rewrite f of x as x times x minus 1, x plus 2. I think that might help us. So, because this is a polynomial, we know that f of x is continuous and differentiable. So, we need to write that. F of x is a polynomial. So, it is continuous on all real. We need to say basically the same thing again. F of x is a polynomial. So it is differentiable on all real. So because the function satisfies these two statements, we know that we can apply the mean value theorem. So, because we can apply the mean value theorem, we need to find all values c in the open interval. So, the mean value theorem states that f prime of c equals f of b minus f of a all over b minus a. So, in order to use this, we need to find out what f of b is. So, f of b will be f of 1, and f of a will be f of negative 1. So, f of 1 will be 1 times 1 minus 1 minus 2. So, 1 minus 1 is 0, and we're going to have 1 times negative 2, so the answer will be negative 2. And then for f of negative 1, we're going to have negative 1 times 1 minus negative 1 minus 2. So we'll be left with 0. So now we can plug this into our function. F prime of c equals negative 2 minus 0 over 1 minus negative 1. So this will be negative 2 over 2, or negative 1. So our next step is to find the derivative of f of x. So the derivative will be pretty long, but that is okay. So we're going to use the multiplication rule. Okay, so this is our derivative. I'm going to simplify a little bit. And combine my like terms. So now that we have the derivative of x and f prime of c, we can set them equal to each other. So we can say that negative 1 equals 3x squared minus x minus 2. So we now need to solve for x. 1, 3x minus 1. So I can separate these out. 0 equals 3x plus 1. 0 equals x minus 1. I'm going to get x equals negative 1/3 and x equals 1. And these are my two c values.